Stay tuned for another Marvel Legends reveal, and this time, it's an ancient evil. Pow, and welcome back to the channel, Dan Who Reviews. As always, my name is Dan W. Make sure you are following me on Instagram at It's Dan Who. And happy 20th. Today is the 20th of June 2022. So you know what that means. Every single 20th of every single month in 2022, Hasbro are celebrating 20 years of Marvel Legends. And today, they did not disappoint, as we have had a brand new reveal. Literally happened minutes ago. So I've hardly had time to digest this myself. So I thought, why not just do it on camera with you guys? So without further ado, today, Hasbro revealed Retro Card Apocalypse on the X-Men Retro Card that we haven't seen for a while, and this is the first time we are getting the X-Men Retro Card oversized as well, so this is pretty good. Let me read the official Hasbro release. They said, is it the 20th already? We got you. Check out the new Marvel Legends series Apocalypse. Pre-order begins on June 21st at 1 PM Eastern on Hasbro Pulse, which translates to 6 PM UK time tomorrow on the 21st. Remember, we'll be showcasing exciting Marvel Legends content on the 20th of every month this year. Check back in July. Don't worry, Hasbro, I will. So, as I said, they did not disappoint. Here we have today's reveal, Apocalypse on the Retro card. So, let's talk about Apocalypse. First time we got Apocalypse in the sort of new Hasbro era when they really kicked it up a gear was in 2018. Great X-Men wave. Apocalypse was this Build-A-Figure that you see here. And this is a very sought after figure and not easy to obtain, especially cheap, as the wave this guy came with is full of heavy hitters. We're talking Multiple Man, we're talking Tiger Stripe Wolverine, we're talking Psylocke, we're talking Gladiator. Try and getting any of them on the aftermarket, even without a Build-A-Figure piece, is hard enough, let alone with. So yeah, this guy is very sought after. Now, of course, in recent years, we have also had AOA Apocalypse, but his character design is a little bit different than our 616 counterpart. So people have wanted another opportunity to get a more sort of mind's eye of Apocalypse. And a lot of people's mind's eye of Apocalypse may be via that X-Men 90s animated show, okay? So let me just show you a Sal sort of image from, this is an animated Sal from the X-Men animated show, right? There you go. Does this remind you of anything as I bounce between the two images? This is clearly inspired by the animated show, as he has the purples and the blues. Even look, even that big cannon gun is actually on this new figure. So this is clearly inspired by the animated show, but it's not on the VHS Retro card. Now, we have speculated this for a while. If they give us an animated style Apocalypse, he's not going to fit in a VHS box, even the deluxe one that Mr. Sinister come in. Yes, that he's a Build-A-Figure, they could break it down, but still, this is a nice happy medium. It's hard to please everybody, but this Retro card, as I said, is not staying around for much longer, especially as Hasbro start removing plastic packaging. So please just keep giving them us what you can. So I will take this, and this guy doesn't even have cel shading either. So if you're not a fan of the cel shading, this could fit into a comic or an X-Men VHS display. So I think this is pretty cleverly done, and I'm not mad about it. 2 interchangeable heads, 2 expressions, 2 different sets of hands, fisted hands, open palms. You get the interchangeable weapon, and you have some blast effects as well for that. So here we have some images where you can see he's got the snarling face, he's got the blasting gun, the pipes are still there as well, as you can see on the Build-A-Figure piece. Now, comparing the two images, there is a little bit of reuse, but there's some newness as well. So clearly the boots are the same all the way up to the legs. The bout piece with the A is definitely a different sculpted piece. It doesn't have the same detail. The collar piece is obviously a little bit different as well, and it seems like the whole torso area is new as well, as this animated one has got a little bit more detail up top. The arms may be the same, the wrist gauntlets, the hands may be the same, but it's definitely this sort of torso and bout area that's got some newness. And of course, you give it that extra pop of colour and it's going to stand out anyway. So I like that. For me, I can have 2 different styles of Apocalypse in the collection rather than just having to rebuy the same one with a few new accessories. So as I said, this wave was full of heavy hitters, so it's hard to obtain. So this is a nice, simple way to get him in one go. Now, the price may be like 40, 50 quid because it's a deluxe, but again, pricing's a whole nother conversation. None of us are happy about it, but the option's there if you want it. Now, remember, if you brought Archangel as well, he wasn't part of the Build-A-Figure wave, but he did come with some interchangeable pieces for weapons for your Build-A-Figure Apocalypse. So I'm assuming that they should work on this release as well. So if you have the Archangel Apocalypse pieces, then keep them, as they may work on this guy. But yeah, looking at the pictures, he does look really good. I can't help the colours that pop, and even though it's not technically on a VHS card, it is clearly VHS style without the cell shading. As look, there you go. That's an actual animated cell from the show. It is spot on. And I also googled Apocalypse from the animated show, and it's all purple and blue. Look at that. It's clearly an animated inspired Apocalypse. So yeah, this will fit in nicely with your VHS X-Men for sure. Mr. Sinister's the only bad guy we've got so far. Here he is. Obviously, he has a bit of cell shading, but these guys will go nicely together on a shelf. So yeah, whether you're a fan of the animated series style looking figures, whether you're a fan of the retro cards, whether you're a fan of X-Men, or just a big fan of the Ancient Evil, as it says in the box, I think you'll be happy with this release. So overall, as I said, I think this is a nice release. It's a character, he's an A-list villain when it comes to the X-Men, let's be honest. He's an A-list villain, so I'm not mad at giving new collectors an opportunity to add an Apocalypse to their shelf. And there's also enough difference there to justify me buying a second one to put with my VHS style figures, because as I said, looking at this, I can't help but just go straight back to the 90s and that X-Men animated show that we all love so much. Well, apart from Robo, but he's the only one. But yes, you let me know what you think of these in the comments below. I think they look great, and as I said, on the 20th of every month we should get more reveals, but this pre-order literally goes up tomorrow. And remember, Toy Biz did this as well. Look, there's the Toy Biz figure from the 90s from the animated show. So they've basically just revamped this for 2022 on the deluxe packaging. Again, that's why I love this hobby so much. The nostalgia factor just gets me. I can't help it. But there we go. Toy Biz from the early 90s, and now we're decades later in 2022, and we get the sort of revamp for the wall. I need another wall. I've got all my Spider-Man figures there, but I'm gonna need a whole, I'm gonna have to replace this window and just put my X-Men stuff there. But please, Hasbro, give us some more X-Men on this retro card before the year is out. I know we got the Iron Man retro card as well. More retro, please, all right? It just fuels my nostalgia. But as I said, let me bounce back. You let me know what you think of this Apocalypse in the comments below. Let me know, are you going to pre-order it tomorrow? Is this the best way to reissue an Apocalypse? Would you have preferred to see him in a different colour palette? Would you have preferred him in a VHS box? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments. I'll chat it up with you there. And if you like these news videos, please let me know, and I will continue to do them as Hasbro reveal new stuff, because it's always fun for me just to come in here and let it all out with you guys anyway, all right? So let me know all that. And as always, if you like Marvel Legends content, then you're in the right place, people. Check out the videos tab, find the playlists, but most importantly, please, 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 hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, don't miss out on a video, and please treat yourself, hit that join button, become a channel member, either show some love or join the members club. Much appreciated. You can follow me on Instagram at It's Dan Who, and I'm on Twitter as well. Tweet me, don't be shy, Dan Who Reviews. Until then, I am Dan W, and I will of course see you on the next one.